don't know what type of bird it is, but it's the ones that do the whole formation craziness. I think they're just over the tree line. Yeah, it's a bit disorganized. Come on, bros. There we are. Come overhead. Let's see that, maybe. It's kind of like the new Star Wars film. Ooh, faux pas, Star Trek. But infinitely better, of course. No, not Star Wars and Star Trek, the birds than Star Trek. Yes, that makes sense. Good luck. But yeah, on to like the summary for today. But yesterday it was good, it was a long day. Century Day, ending at Sebri, First Baptist Church. Really good setup, got everything you need, including an open diner. So yeah, that was perfect. And the cots, I've been introduced to this new cot idea, where it's like an army cot. Yeah, and they're just really comfortable, so cots rule. But anyway, so they've got a piece of paper that they give hints and tips, not really hints and tips, but clear instructions about where it's good to stay and this kind of thing, for like within a 100-mile range for those on westbound and those that are eastbound. And there was, the westbound one is flipping huge compared to the eastbound one, but anyway, it did note that within, I think it's 55 miles, there's a place called Fordsville. Oh, massive truck. So we have to compete with these things. That's our standard roadside competition. Glorious. But I haven't seen that many actually in Kentucky, which is nice. I'm not sure if this is the Kentucky symbol. Maybe. Seen it around, but maybe it means something totally different. But anyway, back to the point, otherwise it's going to be a very long video. Hopefully it won't be. It's going to be hard to upload. But anyway, yeah, 55 miles. So there was like 35, which was Utica, again another fire station. And they've got showers, and yeah, that's great. And then it said 55 to Fordsville, which is not on the maps at all, like the ACA maps, as doesn't designate it as like cyclist lodging. But a quick Google indicated that they've got a Facebook group for Fordsville Volunteer Fire Department, and Facebook indicated that generally they respond within a few minutes. So I was like, let's roll the dice. It's Saturday night. I think it was like 10 o'clock. Yeah, around 9-10 o'clock. Just see whether there's any chance that on a Sunday, when it feels like 80% of the country is shut up, or at least within rural Kentucky, which is probably a bit biased, is closed, would it be feasible to have some floor space? And lo and behold, a message came back from a guy called Justin, who is kind of deputy or something here, and he was like, yeah, come along, don't worry about it, here's my number. It's more direct and it's easier. So yeah, a few texts over today. Say I'm going to be a little bit late because there are a few rain showers, and here we are. So here's the spot, and standard, there is no lock. But if you look at what's in here, you'll probably get an understanding of why they don't really care. Okay, so here we are. That's a fire truck, that's a fire truck. I mean, I'm stating the obvious. That's like a rescue vehicle. It's got the claws that open doors. Excuse the rhyme. This one, I'm not sure. They've got numbers. It's like 61 through 65. These two are Bush, whatever. It's called Bush. You see it on over there. But yeah, so there's a cot. The guy just lets you in. This Justin, like wonderful guy. Just like, yeah, come in, really trusting. Everything's unlocked. Like, this is everyone's kit. That's everyone's kit over there. Like, you just don't see this. Like, imagine this in the UK. So here, this is a fire truck, yeah? Fancy a ride? Probably not. But it is tempting. I kind of want to put on someone's kit and pretend to be a fireman, but I think that would kind of betray the trust of the whole process a little bit, so I'll refrain. But you see, like, there's like a massive axe and stuff. It's just tempting. But yeah, there's a washing machine there. Yeah, there's more than a washing machine. I'm just dumbfounded. Fast Wi-Fi, TV, DVD player, not quite air conditioning, but a massive fan. So this is on the low setting. The low setting. Yeah. So that on high is, well, I'll put it on later just to see what happens. But anyway, so that's basically circulating this whole room in terms of air. What else is there? Fast showers. Amazing. Cot once again. Cot. So good. And yeah, it's just perfect. It just lets you in within 2-3 minutes. It's just chill. Here you go, have full reign on what's going on. The door doesn't get locked. Everything is open. But yeah, it's just indicative of what can happen, you know? One piece of paper with a one line becomes a Facebook message, which becomes a text, which becomes a person materializing, and we have a place to stay. So the day was quite short today. It was 55 miles, started around midday. Just didn't need to be very long, so it was a bit chill, a couple of showers, but it was a quick day, a few issues on the bike, so hopefully that'll be sorted out, not tomorrow night, but the night after, when I, fingers crossed, take a rest day in a place called Berea, which is the end of map 10, Woot. There's so much I wanted to say that I've now forgotten. I feel like my voice is different. But anyway, so yeah, it was just a good day. Not too hot. Yeah, my mind's wandering a bit. I don't want to waste everyone's time. Yeah, overall good. Need to get the bike fixed, but pretty much running well. Provisionally planned out per the plotting last night in the kitchen of the church, that from Berea it's about 10 days riding, and that's 10 no crazy days. There's probably one Century day within there, maybe more depending on some of the bits I had to estimate because they're not strictly on the route. Like I'd like to go to a city called Roanoke, which would be cool, which is you kind of go around the outside, but I'd like to go into it. So like planning out warm showers, planning out cyclist lodging rather than cyclist camping, because it's roasting. Like, one thing I've not described in these videos is how hot it has been pretty much from Pueblo, pretty much from coming down from the Rockies. So I mean, it's a bit of a dur moment, but so hot such that sleeping outside just it's not really sleep. It's more just move, realize you're soaked, wake up, rinse and repeat. So some people seem to be alright with it, but I cannot. Well, I can, but it would make riding a little bit rough, which is not the idea. So pretty much get indoors wherever possible. It's quite warm in here, but I'll be by the fan and it'll work itself out. So yeah, I just want to say hello to everyone in Fordsville. Berea, not tomorrow, but the day after. Then starting map 11, which is kind of, Berea is almost described in the maps as the gateway to the Appalachians. So you see, I mean, you just look at this, all you need to do is look at the elevation scales. So here it's maybe, I don't know, top of the scale it's probably about 1,000, 1.5. Top of the scale, and the next is around 5,000 feet. So yeah, it's going to be interesting, but with kind of planning bits out, it makes it a little bit more palatable because you know what you're aiming for. You know that it's doable in terms of distance. You've done something very similar probably. And yeah, as many warm showers as possible in the context of warm showers hosts, which, yeah, like the best thing. Still solo at the moment. Like, I think I'm just in this kind of window where there's not many people. I think it's probably a group of about 5 people I've seen signing guest books ahead on the same day. So assuming they all signed it at the same time, i.e. all when they arrived or all when they left, as opposed to some on either side, then yeah, they're 4 days ahead, 4 or 5 days. I think it's 4. But I don't really have an incentive to catch them because it will make the next week pretty rough, and then you'll be with them for 3 or 4 days and then be done. So we'll see. So provisional end, well, the end date, assuming there were no rest days, would be the 12th. I'll probably take three rest days to finish on the planned 15th, and then meet the DIPG guys in a day or two. But yeah, really good all round. Met some very fun people at dinner, or one fun guy in particular, a guy called Jimmy. But yeah, overall very good. I just realised I should have used the other camera so I could actually see if this was facing me. Hopefully you're not staring at my forehead. Burnt though it may be. Anyway, or colourful though it may be. Cheerio. Bye bye.